Hello?
Joey,
Yeah.
this is Mel Cheplowitz from KALX.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's great to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you too.
Well, listen, the last time that you we're taping this for an interview. We're doing an hour Ramone special tomorrow night.
Oh, great.
Well, listen, the last time you were by to visit us, you had just put out End of the Century. Did that end up being a pretty successful project for you?
Well, it was probably our most successful, of everything we've done so far, We did really well with it in Europe, and we did, good in America too, We had a lot of hits with it over there, and it went top 10 in a lot of countries and stuff like that.
So,
hopefully this album will do well in America, though, Pleasant Dreams,
Yeah, I've heard the album, and everybody, it seems to be getting a good response so far. How did you happen to end up with Graham Gouldman as a producer?
Well, we liked his productions and all, but it was really our manager, Gary Kerr first. It was, I think, him and Kenny Kushnick from the record company, thought of him, We liked his productions and everything about him, really, his artistic qualities and,
What groups did he produce? 10cc was one of his groups.
Yeah, well, he formed 10cc. And I think that's really all he's done, But, he's done, if you listen to any 10cc album, it's amazing, the clarity and, the whole production work,
He's British, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that's the first time you've worked with a foreign producer, right?
Right.
How was he to work with?
Oh, he was great. He was really easy, and there was a lot of good communication. I think that has a lot to do with the final product and the reason why the album turned out the way it did, I think the album's great, and there's a lot of diversity on it, and there's a lot of different styles of music, and we got to try out a lot of new things, and there's a lot of different instrumentation, and I think it's a great album, and everybody's really optimistic at Warner Brothers, and so far the reviews are great. We got a great review in the NME, and the British press is calling it our best album yet, and it's great,
Yeah.
Everybody seems really positive,
Do you think, did you spend much time in the studio with, or did he work fairly fast?
Well, we worked fairly fast, but we recorded in a lot of different places. We started recording in New York City at this a studio called Media Sound, right? And then Graham, he has his own studios in England called Strawberry Sound that are like one of the top stations in England, So we started outside of Manchester, and then we finished the vocals and some overdubs and stuff, and then we went to another studio called Strawberry South, that's 17 miles outside of London, in Dorking, England, and we did the mix there, and then it was mastered in London itself.
So do you think you might stick with Graham Gouldman as your next producer?
Well, he wants to do the next one, but, we'll see when the time comes,
Have you liked the idea of the different producers contributing a little bit of a different sound to each of your albums?
'Cause each album, we like to make a little different, and also, you learn a lot from everybody you work with, and, it's a good experience to work with different people, because everybody has different ideas about, but it's, yeah, I guess we'll know, next year.
Well, you seem real optimistic about this album. Did you feel that way when you finished the one with Spector?
Yeah, well, I loved the last album. I mean, I don't care who did or whatever, but it was just a great experience for me to work with Phil,
Where did the
personal experience, I guess,
Yeah, this one's called Pleasant Dreams. Where did the title come from?
Well, John thought of it.
What does it mean?
He thought of it, but
what does it mean?
Well, when people say "the pleasant dreams at night," there's always an underlying meaning about that. On the cover. Have you seen the cover?
Yeah.
There's kind of like a madman or a phantom of some sort on the cover, and it's like, there's more to it, so, don't rest too easy,
I noticed that on this album you've got songwriting credits between you and Dee Dee. That's the first, in all the other albums, it's the songs are always credited just to the Ramones, right?
Right.
So how come you made that change?
Well, I think it had a lot to, I think it also, it's a sign of maturity, and I think probably, the songs were always written by individual people, you know, in the very earliest days of the Ramones, the first and second album, I guess, the songs were more of a collaboration of the whole band, you know, like we'd all throw in a line, but even then, certain people wrote their own songs, you know, and I think it just maybe, you know, it was just getting a little too much there, you know. I think I started writing more songs, and Dee Dee, and you know, it wasn't a band collaboration anymore, and you know, you'd write them on your own time, or you'd write them on the road, or whenever, you know, and it's just, maybe you want some recognition, or, you know, maybe it's a bit of frustration, and, you know, or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just time, you know.
Now that it's been some distance between you guys and your rock and roll high school movie, how did that film ultimately end up affecting your career?
Well, it definitely boosted our career a lot, because it got to a lot of places that, you know, well, I think we've covered most of everywhere we played, you know? Like, we hit all the nooks and crannies, but a lot of times, you know, like, there's an alcohol age problem or something like that, and also a lot of young kids got to see it, like, you know, like, really young kids, like 10, 11, 12, 13, ages like that, you know?
Right.
And also played a lot of places, probably that we, you know, like, the middle of, you know what I mean? Like, it reached everywhere in America. And
you think it'll ever get on TV?
Well, I think what happened was the TV, with the ending, you know, when we blew up the school and this and that, I think they were kind of like, they wanted the ending changed for television, you know, like that we should, you know, retribution, that we should get punished at the end, this and that, you know. And, but, you know, I'm sure someday in the future it will get on TV, because, you know, it's a Corman film, and, you know, I think his stuff, you know, will wind up on some 4:30 movie at some point, you know.
Well, listen, when are you guys going to be out to the West Coast to see us?
Real soon. I think around the second week of August. I think we're playing the Hollywood Palladium the 14th.
How about the Bay Area?
Yeah, we'll be out there too.
Do you
right
know
after LA, you know.
Do you know what venue?
I'm not sure yet. I have itinerary, but I don't have it with me right now. So.
All right. Well, listen, I don't know what you've got in store in the live show that's new. Do you have anything that, like, reflects the sound on the new album more?
Oh yeah, well, the whole show is a lot more intense and a lot better, like a lot more visuals and you know, more singing, and it's a much better show.
Yeah, is there going to be a single off the album?
Yeah.
Which one?
We want the Airways, I think.
Oh, really? Don't Go seems to be real popular.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
That's great.
It's
like everybody's got their favorite, though, you know.
Well, listen, I hope that when you come out, you're going to have time to stop by the KALX. We've got one of the best record libraries, and since you've already done a couple interviews, maybe you could just put some time aside to play DJ with us.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I love that.
All right, well, listen, thanks a lot for talking to us, Joey. We'll see you when you get out here.